Welcome to the Fireside Chat for Fitness and Nutrition with Adrienne and Ken. Today we're going to be talking about how to make strength training fun and how to strengthen your willpower. Ken, do you want to kick us off today?
I do, Adrienne. Yes, strength training fun. That's a hard topic. A lot of people don't like strength training, but there's ways that you can make it less, more entertaining and for you specifically. And I've written down some things, 10 things that you can do to make it more enjoyable for you. Again, not a lot of people like it, but it's necessary. You need to do it twice a week. Might as well make it fun. So let's kick it off. So one of the things that you can do to make it fun is to set yourself goals. It's fun to say, okay, today I'm going to do 10 push-ups. Let's just say, it's okay, and you get 10, and you get it. It's very satisfying, very rewarding. So it's kind of fun. Then the next time you say, okay, maybe I'm going to do 11 the next time or 12 the next time. So setting goals is very rewarding, can make it fun. So that means you can celebrate milestones. As soon as I reach 20, I'll go out and buy myself, whatever, maybe some music or something, which is another way that you can make it fun, which I'll come over in just a second. But and you can track your progress too, making sure that you're seeing results each time, and that's very rewarding. That's a variety of fun, I guess you could say. And so setting goals, tracking progress, and then incorporate variety. So try not to do the same thing. If you get bored with strength training, if it's something that you don't like to do, make it fun by doing different things. You don't necessarily have to do the same thing every time. You can do HIIT, you can do circuit training, you can do strength training, you can do endurance training. You can do different things in different time. As long as you strength train or do those things at least twice a week, you'll see the benefit of it, because you want to keep those muscles strong. You want to be able to move as we age. It's no fun if you can't get up out of a chair, and you need to try and find something that'll make it fun. But variety is good. Work out with a friend. Find somebody who doesn't like working out as much, or is just like you, if that's the case, and then try and make it fun, challenge each other. It's always fun to, when I'm training with somebody, I tend to do better to a certain degree than just training by myself, because you don't want to let that other person down. They're saying, you talk to it and you say, how many think you can do? I think I can do 10 of these. Okay, give me 12. Oh, okay. So then you try and do a little bit better than you thought you could. And doing it with a friend is kind of fun. And they keep you on track, because, as I always say, Adrienne, consistency is the key. So, if one of you is not feeling like they want to work out, the other one says, yeah, come on, let's go. And you say, okay, I'll do it. And I tell you, the workouts that are the most rewarding are the ones that you didn't want to do and you did them anyway. So having a friend will help with that. Listen to music or a podcast. I sometimes listen to motivational books when I'm working out, or maybe, I don't want to date myself, but 70s or 80s music I can relate to. Yeah. I like listening to that stuff. It's just, the rock and roll stuff, music back then is very motivating for me. So there's that. You can gamify your workouts. There's a whole bunch of fitness apps out there where you can turn the workout into a game or a challenge. And so there's that. A whole bunch of stuff out there that you can get. You can also focus on fun exercises, things that you find fun. I like working legs. A lot of people don't like working legs, but focus on things that you found. If you've been doing this for a little while, the exercises are fun. The exercises for you that are fun, do those. Do some. You're gonna have to do the opposite muscle group. So if you like doing chest press, make sure you do some back. If you like doing quadriceps, make sure that you do your butt and your hamstrings and so forth. But do exercises that are fun for you. You can also do things like dance or martial arts, or maybe even do a sport like basketball. That's not necessarily strength training, but it's endurance training. So it's something different that you can do, and as long as you get that movement in. you could hire a personal trainer. We come up with different things all the time, different exercises, different routines, keep it exciting, keep it fresh, and make sure that you're doing it correctly. So there's that. You can join a fitness community, like either online or near your, you go to a gym, and sometimes that can be very motivating to certain people when they go and they see the same people every time. It's kind of like a group. Hey Chuck, hey John, how's it going? So I see you here again. How much you bench? You've seen that Saturday Night Live skit where he says, "How much you bench? How much you bench?" So that they're always concerned about that. But camaraderie, you get to know a community, and usually you can support each other. So make you feel good about going to work out. You can also use fitness technology like trackers or smart equipment that can provide interactive and engaging experiences. So, I typically wear a smart watch. I can see how far I've gone if I'm walking, or how long I've been exercising and how many calories I've burned. So if I have a certain number of calories for my goal for that particular routine, then I can track that. So that's kind of motivating as well. And then, you always want to, the last one, the 10th one, is you always want to reward yourself. So set yourself up for some goals. And once you reach those goals, reward yourself. It's worth it. You've worked hard. If you say, for instance, you want to be able to do 100 push-ups in 4 sets, let's just say that's it. That's a goal of yours. And it's taking you a couple months to get to that. Reward yourself. Again, do something that's go to a movie or take a vacation, a mini vacation, or something that rewards you for the effort that you've been put. So there's 10 things that you can make strength training. But do you have any questions, Adrienne, for me?
I thought that those were all amazing. I use a few of those myself. I think one of the things is definitely having somebody in your household or a friend, like you mentioned, to either text and say, hey, I did my 10 sets of whatever, or a personal trainer. I like the idea of music too. There have actually been studies that showed that people who were older, but put into a house where they were surrounded with decor from around the time of their youth and exposed to music around the time of their youth, actually performed better, like memory wise and everything.
Wow.
Plus it just makes it fun too. You listen to very motivating music. I think those were the main ones that kind of stood out to me. And rewarding yourself, not with a pie, but maybe some new shoes or something like
exactly.
I think all of those are really great ideas to help us just make a strength training and having variety more fun too. One of the things we also want to do is strengthen our willpower as much as we can, but also understand some of our cravings and why we might do things like have an evening snack, even though we're not really hungry. And as a registered dietitian nutritionist, I do see a lot of clients struggle with maintaining their willpower, especially when it comes to evening cravings or frequent snacking throughout the day, maybe overindulging in treats or alcohol. So it's a really common challenge, but there are some strategies that you can use to help strengthen your willpower, boost it. One of the things, like I said, is kind of understanding where these cravings come from. Sometimes they're physiological, like our bodies might be missing certain nutrients, and it's like, oh, last time we saw calcium, it was in ice cream. Let's crave that right now. Or our minds are like, oh, I'm so stressed out and anxious. I want some comfort food, some cookies, etc. And so it's kind of important to parse that out. Like, are we eating for comfort? Are we eating for reward? Or maybe it's the nutrients that we're missing. But also, one of the ideas around having more willpower is to plan your meals and your snacks in advance. If you write out, this is what I plan on eating tomorrow for breakfast, lunch, dinner. Oh, also, I'm going to have my evening snack or my treat, and it's going to be blackberries or whatever the case might be. This helps you stay on task with like following that ideally. And when you go off track, you can kind of analyze like what happened. I was supposed to eat blackberries, but either this thing popped up and I was really feeling very anxious and I wanted ice cream instead, or my partner was offering me ice cream. Something like that will help you even still to the next day do something different. Staying hydrated. So a lot of times what we think is hunger is actually thirst. So just make sure that you are actually getting enough water. And we've mentioned this numerous times. In general, again, depending on your age, your activity level, how hot it is outside, you want to make sure that you're drinking about half your body weight in ounces of water. And many people are not doing that. So just try to keep a water bottle handy, something that you like. If you like cold water, get an insulated one. Sip it regularly or set alarms on your phone to have, I don't know, 48 ounces done by 2 p.m. so that you're not waiting until 10 p.m. to try to get your 90 something ounces of water. Another thing is just having healthy alternatives available to you. So if you know that you're going to kind of crave something in the evenings, if you have fresh fruits, vegetables with hummus or peanut butter, if you have nuts available to you, whole grain crackers, dark chocolate, all of this is going to be easier when you do open the pantry or the refrigerator and you are faced with better options. So I guess the flip side of that would be try to hide or not bring in stuff that you know is a temptation for you. If it's not in your house, or if you can't see it most of the time, you're probably not going to eat it. Another thing is just creating routines. So you can try to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner at regular intervals so that you're not waiting too long and then eating too much or saying, oh, well, I skipped lunch, so now I deserve ice cream and my dinner too. Another important thing, and we don't discuss this enough really, is getting enough good sleep. Because when we don't, we're getting like 4 or 5 hours or whatever. If it's less than your body needs, you are going to be too tired to work out and you're going to not make great decisions when it comes to food. And it just makes sense because the body's like, well, I'm up, I'm hungry, I don't feel like making anything, I'm tired. And then there's a donut and it goes in your mouth and it's a whole thing that you did. So just try to aim for whatever the amount is of sleep that you need. Everybody's different, but usually for most people, between 7 and 9 hours is pretty good. This will help maintain your energy levels and support better decision making too. That's your willpower. Managing stress. As I mentioned early on, a lot of times we are eating due to emotions. So if you are finding that stress is tied to eating pies or cookies, etc., if you can, try to do some meditation or yoga, spending time with loved ones to help reduce your stress means that you won't be relying on food to do that for you. And as Ken mentioned, of course, it's important to set realistic goals, not just with your strength training, but also with your meal planning or choosing healthier snacks. When you do this, you are building confidence and strengthening your willpower over time. Because you prove to yourself, hey, I can do this. I don't need a treat every day, or I can have blackberries instead of ice cream. Seeking support, of course. So friends, community, family members, especially if you can say, hey, I'm trying to cut back on my treats. Let's all try to do this together. Or I'm going to try to have blackberries. Let's do that instead of pies or cookies. All of that can really help too, as well as getting a professional, somebody who helps you stick to your goals, provides accountability, encouragement, and different ideas to try. And then one of the last ideas with particularly avoiding evening cravings is brushing your teeth after you eat your dinner so that you don't want to brush your teeth again. Usually that can help a lot. And then I mentioned earlier, planning your breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. Keeping a food journal helps you track what actually happened, and it can help you identify patterns and triggers for your cravings. So this can help you understand yourself and then make a better plan. So all of this is really about progress, not perfection, but knowing that you can take control of your eating habits and make healthier choices is really powerful. So definitely celebrate your achievements and keep moving forward to a happier, healthier you. Any questions, Ken?
You know, I don't have questions, but I have a couple of comments on what
Okay.
you said. I really like the planning your meals and planning your snacks so that you know what you're going to have. I think that I'm going to try that. That's good instead of just reaching for whatever's there. And then when I would go and visit my mother-in-law, there would be some oranges on the coffee table. And she would take those oranges and she would go in the kitchen, she'd slice them. And nobody would touch the oranges if they were just whole orange. She'd slice them in like eighths and she'd bring them back and they'd be gone. They'd be gone. So if you have, like you were saying, if you have that fresh fruit or those vegetables or whatever out on the kitchen counter or on the table, ready and available to eat, they're usually gone. But if nobody wants to prepare sorry, because it's hard to prepare. But if you pre-plan what you're going to have and then have it prepared and have it ready, it's easy to do. So I like those ideas.
I love that she had oranges instead of just like bowls of candy or something.
Yeah.
That's a really good. It's a really good idea. Put that in your guys' box there for ideas. Any closing comments or things you want people to know, Ken?
Just consistency as usual. You have to do things in order to see results. It has to be on a consistent basis. You can't work out once a month and expect to see results. It's got to be at least, especially with strength training, at least, as mentioned before, at least twice a week for each muscle group. So consistent and consistency is the key. And Adrienne, what about you?
I would say choose one thing that we discussed today, and also remember it's about progress, not perfection. So don't think tomorrow starts my whole new diet. I'm never going to eat evening snacks. It's probably not going to happen that way. So give yourself a little bit of grace too. If you have any topics that we have not discussed, go ahead and put that in the comments. If there's something that you've tried that has worked for you, whether it's making strength training fun, maybe you listen to certain music or however you motivate yourself, please share that. And we will address that future chats too, just different things that you guys bring up. Please like and subscribe. And if you like the work that we're putting out, please consider supporting the channel through our link below. And we'll see you all next time. Take care.
Bye. I would like to talk to you about my ebook that I have, and it's called Banish Neck Pain. And basically, it goes over six different protocols. Basically, what would be problematic in your back, neck, even shoulders, maybe a tight chest, and then what you do to banish that, to make that go away. Let me give you an example. Let's say, for instance, that you have pain in between your shoulder blades. Well, that could be caused by a number of things, including tight chest, which I cover. You release and then stretch your chest, then release and strengthen your back muscles in between your shoulder blades. And that stretching the chest and strengthening the back will improve your posture, pull your shoulders back, which gets rid of the problematic pain in between your shoulder blades. Now, let's say, for instance, you have neck pain right here. Now, that's probably upper trapezius. Well, then I have protocols that are slightly different for that area of problem. So it would be an upper trapezius release, upper trapezius stretch, and then you're going to go ahead and strengthen those muscles in between your shoulder blades that pulls those shoulder blades back and put you into proper position so that it gets rid of that neck pain. And I also cover shoulder. Let's say, for instance, if you have problems in the base of your neck, even in the front of your neck. And so these are all covered by my ebook, and it comes with accompanying videos for each segment, each stretch, each exercise, each release, so that you do it correctly. You can follow along, make sure that you do it right. So check it out. Adrienne, what have you got?
Welcome to the world of vibrant health with the One Bite Wellness Green Smoothie ebook. If you are looking to boost your energy, improve your digestion, and enhance your overall well-being, this is your ultimate guide to delicious, nutrient-packed green smoothies. Now, why is this important? Well, one, it's packed with nutritional benefits. Green smoothies are powerhouses, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, all included in each one of these. Each recipe in our ebook is designed to help you have better energy levels so that you can say goodbye to the midday slumps or not need the vending machine to get you through. Our smoothies also provide sustained energy to help you keep going all day long. So you can have it breakfast, lunch, dinner, actually snacks, all great ideas. Also, they improve digestion because there's a lot of fiber in smoothies. Unlike juices, which take out the fiber, you get plenty here. That helps support a healthy digestive system. It can alleviate bloating and discomfort if any of you struggle with that. And we always want to boost our immunity, right? So with vitamins like vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, the smoothies can strengthen your immune system to help you fight off colds and infections. Two, we've made it easy for you. We have easy and delicious recipes. We have weekly smoothie plans and things that you're going to need for your grocery list. As you can see, that's a grocery list right there. And then also a recipe that we have. So everything is in here. You have simple instructions. You can whip up a delicious smoothie in like minutes. We also have a lot of different ingredients. So we can go tropical fruits with kale or spinach. We can also do superfoods, cacao, maca powder. All of these keep your smoothies exciting and nutritious. And they're also customizable. There are lots of different substitutions or additions so that you can customize the recipe to fit your preferences and your nutritional goals. Plus, you get expert guidance. This is created by a registered dietitian nutritionist, me. And I love helping people select good ingredients that have the most health and benefits. And then also giving you blending tips, giving you the health benefits of having these smoothies and kind of laying that out for you. There's also a food diary that you can keep so that you can keep track of your own benefits. And then the fourth part is that you get long-term health benefits from incorporating green smoothies into your diet. And that can lead to weight management, because a lot of green smoothies are low in calories but high in nutrients. So this can be a great addition to your weight loss or weight maintenance plan. It can also promote more healthy, glowing skin with all the vitamins and the minerals, the antioxidants, the fiber. And speaking of fiber, detoxification. You're also going to get that part of your digestive system, hopefully cleaning out toxins and supporting overall health. So by choosing the One Bite Wellness Green Smoothie ebook, you are investing in a healthier, more vibrant you. And don't wait to start your journey to better health. Download your copy today and experience the transformative power of green smoothies. The link is below.